A completely earnest post. What Final Fantasy fans wanted versus what we got. What Apple fans wanted versus what we got. We got someone more realistic, that's good. You want realistic? About woman not fighting a battle? Oh wait, you don't like realistic at all. This is also realistic. Did you really compare Tifa to Onmamusha? That's some serious whip cope. The members of the family are trying to fight blah 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 blah. And they continue the tirade. No, I'm saying that women can and do fight. Or are you saying there is no such thing as a woman who does martial arts? I'm not saying they weren't, you brought realismus to a video game, but pick and choose what needs to be realistic so just you can justify Robert being censored for the modern audience. So what they're saying is that a woman being able to fight is like inherently fictional, and that because of that they also need to have big teeth or summon. I cannot differentiate between the two models. And this is the insecure white men who are responsible for most modern norms. Let's just look at this. This is the people who dictate what culture is today. What are they talking about? How can you be this shallow and weird and then pretend you know anything? When is it going to be okay to be normal for once? Women in battle is not realistic. Saying otherwise is ridiculous. It's not sexist to point out basic biological difference in genders. R-word. Outside of the misuse of the word gender, they also use the R-word. Apparently, South Park writers didn't make it clear enough that Cartman is not an aspirational model. And then the reply chain continues and they said that they have a wife and daughter. This might be earnest or they might be lying, but let's remember that Anisian, sorry from a blast from the past, Anisian has a wife and daughter. From this I want to remind you that stupid right-wing people aren't just on social media. Deeply sexist right-wing beliefs perpetuate themselves in real life too. Don't ignore that. There will be people who will be saying, this is just an online drama bro, don't worry about it. It's not two LLMs speaking. Online doesn't mean it's a hypothetical scenario. It means that there is someone who actually thinks that and it walks among us, sus. Conservatives and right-wingers are a big part of our social infrastructure and we cannot ignore that. I don't get it, because the game came out 8 years ago before you were born and you have pronouns in your bio. Pronouns! Inevitably, it's a consequence of capitalism. You know this person consumes Gamergate slop every single day and now screams whenever they see a person who has pronouns in their bio. Oh my god, woke pronouns is just like in my favorite grifter YouTube video. Also, when fishing thumbnails for this example, I found a thumbnail that implies that Aiden Pierce, the emotionally distant father and freak protagonist of Watch Dogs 1 is a badass. Like sure man. Someone quoted this post saying, I genuinely don't understand what is there to complain about. She looks great? And then someone responded with this, with 14k likes. This is a very odd combination of fatphobia and transphobia that really makes you think. Does truth even matter to these people? This post is much more liked than the one that did the original comparison. They probably didn't even check the history, they just liked the Twitter post because they liked the caricature. By all accounts, these people are not functional members of society. And then they replied to this by setting a few pictures of lollies, I guess. And then they replied to their thread by referencing a famous suicide. Bro is thrown out every single pre-made NPC edgelord dialogue responses after realizing that his take was genuine ass and nobody agrees with him. It is seriously embarrassing, bro, just delete this. This is a very different kind of right-winger. I assume it's some sort of like 14-year-old Polish white boy who's really into Nazi dog whistles, 4chan and being very cringe. This is a natural result of radicalization pipelines laid out by right-wing YouTubers and streamers. Do you want to live in a society filled with people like this? By the way, why is the stream labeling me as Norwegian? On a goated note, thank you, my only patron, Mondays was Braincell.